Okay, Josh and Daniel, it's good to see you. First, let me say that there is extension work available for you. If you need to, you can make your way across to the other people's worksheet, the Albert Feinbergs and the Chocolate Mice. And, this is if you complete everything and you're just wanting to look for something else. My explanation on these puzzles could be quite interesting to you, and it's lateral thinking. It's slightly different to anything that you've done before, so it's not necessary that you might not necessarily be the best at it straight off, and you can always have a look at their examples, not at their examples, but at their video. I won't waste any more time with that. What we're actually learning about, Josh and Daniel, is using our equals symbol to balance equations. And what I mean by using our equals symbol to balance equations is quite simple. I'm going to show you with a real, so that's our goal. So here's a real simple problem. 2 plus 4 equals 6. And that's so clear, that's so obvious, that doesn't take a genius to figure out at all. You guys are like, no joke. But what this implies is that if I have 2 of something and I have 4 of something, it's equal to someone else having 6 of something. They weigh the same. It's like a balance. Now, if I want to, I can say 2 is equal to 6 minus 4. So what I did is I took this number, which was a positive 4, and I changed it to a negative on the other side of the equation. It's still true. That's ugly drawing, but you get what I mean. I'm sure you get what I mean. So you can initiate this same philosophy when dealing with algebra. 2c, 2 times c equals 8. C equals 8 divided by 2. It's really simple, because 2 times a given number equals 8. The given number is 8 divided by 2. So C equals 4. That's the philosophy that we're working on, that balancing equations by flipping what side they're on. So when does it get tricky? Let's have a look at some of your equations, and I'm sure you'll find them riveting. A quick look at some of your equations. We have a whole heap of equations that I found online where they've been really nice to you, like q minus 9 plus 4. That's pretty simple. All you're going to do is you're going to take the 9 and you're going to, let's do it. Let's do an example. Q minus 9 equals 4. I'm going to change the answer equals 14 for me, just so that you don't actually get the answer. So that's a negative 9. So Q equals 14 plus 9, because it has the opposite effect on the other side, which is 23. Q equals 23. That's exactly how I want you to write them. 3 steps. Only thing that's even remotely tricky, which probably isn't in any of the questions that they give you, is this little thing here. 1/3 x equals 9. Something like that. Well, 1/3 of a number, the opposite to getting 1/3 of this number, is 3 times the other side. So if it's 1/3 on one side, x equals 9 times 3. It's multiplying on the other side. So if it's a, which equals 27. X equals 27. And of course, when multiplying, if one of them was negative, I might be rushing this, but I'm trying to keep my video short. Negative 1/4. Negative 1/4 A equals 12. Now this is a negative fraction. And when you're multiplying by a negative number, it stays negative. So it's like multiplying it by -4. So A equals -48. For it to go positive, you'd have to have two negative numbers, which we didn't. Because two negatives make it a positive, one makes it go negative. Beyond that, you don't get hard till you get down to the questions I've written. Now the questions I've written, tricks of the trade, things that you'll need to think about. N squared, the number squared equals plus 16 equals 32. So let's have a look at a question like that. Whoopsie, wrong thing. So you have to go through it's saying the number multiplied by itself equals 30. So I'm not going to do that exact one, I'll do one with 25. Take away 25. N squared, take away 25 equals 11. First thing you need to do is move what you can. You can easily move that to the other side, so n squared equals 36. And then now you've got a real easy problem. N equals the square root of 36. Then because I'm being nice to you, I haven't given you any hard square roots to do. You should know that that is 6, because 6 times 6 is 36. If you don't, start going up and down your times tables looking for squareds, which is a number times itself, to get 36. But yeah, 6 times 6 is 36. At your level, worth memorizing. You should memorize all your times tables, but 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 6 is a 36, 7 7 is a 49, 8 8 is 64, 9 9 are 81, 10 times 10 is 100, 12 times 12 is 144. All of those ones are worth memorizing because they're the ones you're going to see. I'm not going to be mean enough to give you something that you can't work out. Other than that, these ones are multi-stage, so you have to do multi-stages to figure out what the letter is, but just stay patient. If you go 3 times, that's going to be 3 times S, so it's going to be 3S, and 3 times 2 is 6. That's your first step there. So you're going to get 3S minus 6 plus 2S equals 44. Then you'd put those S's together because you can. So 3S and 2S, it's 5S. 5S minus 6 equals 44. Pretty sure you'd be able to figure it out from there. Not much else to talk about. Good luck.